Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today, I am out here at a property that I usually come on through and manage, guys. Of course, it is springtime, so there is a lot of growth and, just a lot of stuff growing up here on this property. So, I am here today to come on in and cut this grass. And what I want to also do is just to give a before and after shot here, guys. Okay, so a couple of years ago, I came on through and I clear this property right here on out. And as y'all can see, yes, we do have quite a bit of new growth back here. We do have quite a bit of blackberry shooting up as well. And so, guys, I am here to come on through and clean it on up. I brought my machete to take these on out as well. And what I'm also going to do, I have some organic weed killer, guys, that I will also be applying right here on these trees so they don't grow on up. All right, so if you all remember, last year in this area is where we planted our Cashapp squash, and as you all can see, guys, yes, it is growing up. But this year I will be cleaning this area on out to plant out a few pumpkins. All right, so go ahead, stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead, jump on the lawnmower and come on through and start doing some work. Now, before I start the work, a few things I want to just kind of show you all here as I navigate through these blackberry patches here. One of the thing is, if you are getting property, guys, and you clear it on out, like I always stress, one of the things that you need to go ahead and do on your property is to plant yourself some fruit trees. All right, so as y'all can see right here, that is an apple tree that we have planted. And yes, we are also going to be planting out a few more fruit trees on this property as well. But before I do so, I need to go ahead and get it all cleaned up. All right, because absolutely one of the things that we don't want is we don't want for the weed to take this place on over and pretty much start growing back into a forest. Now, yes, I will be fertilizing these trees here today as well. You could tell they need a little fertilization just by looking at the leaves. And also, I came over here the other day, guys, and I also discovered wild mint. Okay, that is what this is. I do want to go ahead and dig some up to take on home with me so I can go ahead and plant this here on the homestead, guys, because this here do have quite a bit of also medicinal benefit as well. All right, so no further ado, let me go ahead and jump on this lawnmower and start mowing all this mess down. All right, and so once I get done, and look at this, it's haven't started flowering just as yet, but this right here, guys, is also red clover that is growing here, which that is a pretty good thing. All right, so this right here is a pear tree that's also planted right there, and we do have some apple tree, another apple tree right here as well. But as y'all can see, guys, I don't know if it's the deer that is coming on through and just tearing them on up, but hey, no one lives here at the moment, so wildlife is going to do what wildlife is going to do. All right, so stay tuned. Just want to show you something real quick before we roll on out. Of course, I did set up a hunting blind over here, and one of the thing is that I did brought on out was a mineral block for these deer. And as y'all can see, they keep on coming back. Even though the salt has, dissolved into the soil, they're pretty much digging a hole in the ground. But all right, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead now and get started on cleaning this area on out. All right, so just go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, guys, and so now that you all can see the progress that we have made right here on this property. So I'm just going to give you all a quick pan around so you all can see what we have done so far. And now what we're about to do right now, as y'all can see, we have quite a bit of saplings um, growed back on up on this property here. And so what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and take them on out. So come on along and let's go. And so guys, of course, my tool of choice is my trusty machete. And so what I'm going to do now is pretty much get on in there. And that right there is one down. So come on along. We're going to keep on moving. Okay, guys. And so you pretty much get the gist of what it is that I'm doing here. So just go ahead, stay tuned. Let me go ahead and knock the rest of them on out. And I'll see you guys shortly. Stay tuned. You're going to see a world of difference here now that I've just taken these saplings out. Now, these little smaller patches, I did went ahead and kind of cut a few of them down, but I'm not going to worry about them too much because yes, remember, like I said, I do have some weed killer that I will be coming on in with to burn these down, and hopefully we will burn it all the way down to the root and we don't have to worry about them coming back. All right, so let me go ahead and knock that on out because yes, absolutely, we have to come on in and plant these pumpkins before I leave. All right, so far, as you all can see, guys, it's in a day's work. All right, but we got it knocked out, and that right there is a good thing. All right, so stay tuned and catch you all in just a moment. Let me go ahead and get my weed killer geared up and I'll come on out here and start burning. Stay tuned. Okay, and so here I am with my weed killer. Now remember, you want to make sure you are using organic weed killer, guys. Now what I could have done, I could have made my own you know, all natural weed killer. We could have used vinegar, salt, and some dish detergent, and that would have gotten the job done just right. Okay, but today we will be using this weed killer right here. So come on along, show you how we'll go about spraying it. Now just like that. Now whenever you are spraying this stuff, you want to make sure that you don't have any heavy wind, guys, because you don't want this stuff blowing back in your face. Now I did leave my little face mask that I was going to put on, but I'm just going to make sure that none of this stuff is blowing in my face. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead now and hit this right here. Just like that. All right, and probably in about 15 minutes that will go ahead and start working, and hey, by tomorrow, this right here should be start withering away. Okay, so come on along and let's go. We're going to do a few more. Okay, guys, and so go ahead and stay tuned. I will be right back. So once I get finished, I will come back on in, and next we're going to go ahead and plant these 2 fruit trees that we have, and also plant out these pumpkins right here. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. I'll see you shortly. Okay, and so here we are. Now we are in a spot on this property here. When we clear it out, guys, we pretty much pile all the the trees and everything that we push down with the tractor in this area. Now, what we went ahead and did, we burn it later on down. And so this area right here is real nice and rich. And of course, we are going to go ahead and throw a little bit of fertilizer in this area right here as well, so that way these pumpkin can have a nice start. Now, these are some pumpkins that I started at home, guys, and as y'all can see, it is about that time for them to come on out of the pot so they can start venturing on out. So I have quite a bit of them here in the pot, and so we're going to see what we can get out of these pumpkins here. So what we're going to simply do right now, we're going to go ahead and start planting them, and just like this right here, just going to move that dirt back and put that pumpkin on in just like that. Come on in close. All right, so we're just going to move the dirt and put this pumpkin on in. All right, and so of course, because we don't have any water over here, guys, what I would typically like to do, so that way moisture can retain in this soil right here, I would bring some goat manure on over and put around these plants, so that way this bed right here can stay pretty nice and cool throughout the summer months. All right, so let me go ahead and plant out the rest of these pumpkins right here, and I will bring you all back in shortly. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, and so that right there is pretty much it right there. So we just planted out all of our pumpkins. Now we have them placed sporadically all over in this area right here. All right, but one of the thing is, I'm not going to be able to plant the fruit trees here today, guys. Simple reason why, I'm running out of time, and so tomorrow I probably will be coming back on over here, because yes, I do need to also fertilize these pumpkins right here as well. All right, so that is going to do it for the day. Of course, as y'all can see, all in a day's work. We got it all knocked out for the most part. And so, hey, it is looking really good. I am pleased with what I am seeing here. Now, what I'm also going to go ahead and do, get this camera right here, guys, and just kind of go ahead and give you all a walk around so you can see what it is that we have done so far. All right, so as you can see here, these are the fruit trees that I have planted here in this area. And also, like I said, guys, I do need to fertilize these fruit trees right here, and also go ahead and clear up on around this fruit trees, because you can see the weed is kind of coming in on that fruit tree. So I need to clear that on up, clear a little bit of this side from this fruit tree right here as well. And so, guys, like I also said, hey, if you are you got property and it is just sitting, clear it out and plant yourself a few fruit trees, and by time you are ready to put your home on that property, those fruit trees will already be established and ready to go and start bearing fruit for you. All right, so hey, keep that right there in mind. Now, one of the things here as well, guys, if you all are also interested in property here in Georgia or wherever else you may be, my wife can get in contact with someone in different states to go ahead and get you all set up with a realtor if you're in another state. But if you are here in the Georgia location, hey, just go ahead, drop a comment down in the box below, and we will reach out to you and hey, help you guys on out to find your dream property, guys. Okay, it's one of those things. Now is that time to go ahead and get it, because it has been snatched up all over. So she is a licensed real estate agent, and so hey, if you looking for land, like I said, just go ahead and drop a comment down in the box below, and we will go ahead and take care of you guys. All right, and so as you all can see, that is pretty much what we have done here. And so it is pretty much cleaned up for the most part. I do need to come on in and take out these blackberry plants that is growing up in this area as well, so that way they don't take over this spot, guys. So we are wrapping up to go now. That's my little helper right there. You know, been helping me on out here on this property, guys. Those are the fruit trees that we have to get planted out. Now, these fruit trees are trees that was air layered on our property, guys. They're in a bit of a shock from disturbing those roots that came on out of the pot. So tomorrow I'm going to be working to come on over here to get this area to get those trees planted up. But nonetheless, guys, that right there is it. Just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you all out there. Now you remember, you keep a smile on your face, you be happy, you be cheerful, and you be blessed, guys. Until next time, we will catch you all in another video. Have a blessed day.